I hope you guys are doing well. Heisenberg says hello. Well, I tell you, I'm so glad I bought that car. Man, oh man. She runs beautiful. Excellent fuel mileage. And just out checking out my sheds. I'm just so bored. Nothing going on. As you can see, Bumblebee is still not back from the shop. They said they were 3 weeks out, and by Jove, I think they're at least 3 weeks out. I really thought they'd get to it sooner. I'm really surprised, to be honest, that it's not done yet. Next Thursday will be 3 weeks. And then I don't hear anything from the shop by Wednesday. I'm going to do the old in the neighborhood stop by and see what's going on. You don't want to piss off the mechanics because they may never get to it. I don't know if they're just way behind or they're short of mechanics or what. But even though Bumblebee is gone, I'm still buying stuff. I got the cover in. It's not like the one I saw on the web page. But I only use it during the winter. That's it. I like to keep my motorcycles covered during the winter. So that way they don't get all dusty and stuff. But I brought a bunch of stuff for this Gold Wing. Once I get it back, then I'll show you what they are. But even today, I went on Amazon to check on my other order. And I brought like a cargo bag. So if I go on trips, then I got a huge cargo bag. I don't want to tell you too much about it because I want you to see it. It's really cool. So, so anyhow, I wasn't planning on buying it after I found out some news. And then I went on Amazon today, see out where my other order was, and then that cargo bag was $10 cheaper. I said, I gotta buy it now. Because it was like $69 on sale for $59, and then I had some of those, I don't know, e-dollars or whatever the Amazon gives you. So I think it was down to $54 or something. So I just brought it. And then hopefully, I'll be able to use it one of these years. But I got a bunch of doctor's appointments coming up. One of them is a colonoscopy, and then at the same time they're going to do check my throat. I guess they're going to do that one first. They put a scope in your throat, and I forget what that's for. They're checking for veins in your throat. I don't know. I don't really listen to the doctor, so I don't know what that's all about. And then obviously the colonoscopy check for cancer, because I had pre-cancer polyps a couple of years ago. I was supposed to do this check, I don't know, a year or last year, and I just didn't feel like going in. So now that the news that I found out, I figure I might as well do this stupid appointment, even though I don't want to, because if you ever did one of those and you have to drink that liquid and stuff, it's not fun. But I did my x-rays on Thursday, and then I had to go in to see my doctor, my primary care doctor at the VA. And then, of course, the only thing I wanted to know about was what they found on the x-rays. And she said it wasn't a good idea to tell me because she's like a third party and she doesn't really know what's going on. But she told me what she thought was going on. And she thought that it was really no big deal. In a couple of weeks, they're going to do a biopsy. And they can do it 3 different ways. And one of them is with just a needle that they can poke through your skin and get a sample. So I left that appointment Friday, which is yesterday, because today's Saturday. And I was pretty darn happy. I thought, oh good, it's nothing. And then after being home for about an hour, the liver doctor called, who's in charge of this, told me the real news. that I do have cancer, and they won't have to do a biopsy because they know it's cancer. So apparently now they send it to a board of doctors, and then they're going to decide what happens next. I don't know if I need to have a implant, or I think it's called an implant when you get a new liver, and then or if that's something they can still fix surgically, or if they can remove part of it. I don't know. You know, they don't go in much detail. They just said they're going to turn it over to the board, and then the board will decide. And then somebody in 2 or 3 weeks will call me and then tell me what the next way to go is. It's frustrating. I never had cancer before, obviously, so it's very hard to deal with, knowing that you have it. And you'd think I'd stop spending money on Bumblebee, but it hasn't slowed me down. Now, I did have a brother pass away from bone cancer. He also was unexpected. And so that was hard to take. And then, you know, you think you're not going to get it, and you end up getting some kind of cancer. So, kind of... I'm just kind of numb, I guess. Really, it's not a whole, I mean, what can you, I can't personally do anything about it. And it's kind of up to I guess it's in the doctor's hands what happens. If I need an implant, do I meet the qualifications? You know, just an average Joe like anybody else out here. And, you know, I guess livers are in high demand. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Well, that was an update on that. Like I said, I wasn't really feel like making this video, but I thought, you know, I did say I was going to do something just to keep you guys updated. And it's just hard, you know. Anyhow, I'm going to just have my mind mostly focused on getting Bumblebee back. I'm really afraid that if they do replace the O2 or the left oxygen, or what is it, left knock sensor, that it's going to be the computer module. Because I've had a couple of people tell me that that was their module versus the knock sensor. So I'm just hoping I can be able to afford that nonsense. But like I said, they haven't, as far as I know, they haven't even worked on it. But, you know, who knows? They could have worked on it, ordered parts, and waiting for parts. But I don't know. I just don't think they even worked on it. I'm going to hope it's going to be done next week. Because I think, I don't know if I said it, but next Thursday will be, yeah, I did tell you next week. Next Thursday will be 3 weeks. Then I'm going to accidentally stop by Wednesday and just see what's going on and see what time schedule and stuff. How, you know, when do they think they'll get it in? I'm hoping they'll call me and it'll be done before next Thursday. I really just want to take that damn Goldwing for a ride. I honestly don't remember how many miles I put on it. Maybe a couple hundred before that sensor came on. I don't know, but I'd like to ride it. It'd be kind of nice. So I think once this is solved, whatever it is, if it's the knock sensor or the computer modular, I think then it'll be just fine. I don't think you'll have any more problems with it. So who knows how long it sat before she traded in it or sold it to the dealership. Then I know it sat on the dealership from October till February when I bought it. So like I said, you know, it's not good to leave motorcycles and cars just sitting there. I think tomorrow, it's been just beastly hot out, but I think tomorrow I'm going to take Heisenberg out for a nice drive. Just kind of go through things in my head and think things over. Go for a nice long ride. Okay, I just wanted to give you an update. Like I said, I never had to deal with this personally. And, you know, a lot of stuff goes through your head. So if you got any questions, I can't tell you too much about it, except for my own personal feelings. But leave a comment if you want to. You don't have to like this or share this or none of that other nonsense. So, all right, you guys have a great day. Because, oh, I'm telling you, it is hard as hell to watch these other guys go by on their motorcycles, especially when I see a group of them riding and stuff. I'm thinking, oh man, oh that's probably what's killing me the most, seeing everybody out having fun, and I'm just sitting here spinning my wheels doing nothing. All right, thank you guys. Bye.